Here's in a half shell. Yeah. Try getting that one out of your head every time you hear this song now. It's totally the frickin' Ninja Turtles bit, but whatever. So, last time we left off in a somewhat... What do we want to call this color? It's not quite... It's not burgundy. I think it's like taupe is what you call this. I'm not sure. We left off in a taupe room with like falling skin flakes or some shit. I don't really know what is going on here. And if you try to go up and right, we encounter Spore Spawn, which is a mini-boss, and we're not fighting those, so we're just going to keep on moving. The reward for beating Spore Spawn is super missiles, and I already have those anyway, so it's not a huge loss, other than the fact that I'm missing out on a expansion, so... How far will this segment go? I couldn't say. Basically, like I said before, a lot of this is just going to be kind of discovery. There's a urine door. We can't open the urine door. And, in the last video, I also tried to show off that, like, hey, there's this other way that you can go here, and I didn't actually remember where it was. It's over here. This is the exit from Spore Spawn, and there's a super missile block, and I'm going to show you exactly why we can't do anything with that. Basically, you can go ahead and try to fire one in there, and not miss, preferably. But because it's like off-screen, the game doesn't actually load it. So there's no way to go through this backwards. For now. Apparently there is a way to do it. Unless I'm completely mistaken. So we're going to be doing that eventually, but currently we don't have the resources for it. So there's yet another missile. Here's obvious stuff down here. And just like that, we have the charge beam. I will hopefully be making use of that in this playthrough. I usually tend to forget that it exists. But, the charge beam is slightly less piddly than the regular beam. Still waiting for an upgrade on that, but it won't be very long until we get it. And, since I don't have power bombs, can't go through there, so I think we're about done with that. Apparently I needed to fight Spore Spawn to leave this area, so that's fine. It's a good thing I knew how to mock ball. Otherwise I would have already been stuck and not known where to go. Now, can we get up there? It looks like I have no reason to, because it's a yellow door, but at this point I want to do it just because the game says I can't. Come on. Come on, I know I can do it. Okay, I think there we go. Well, yeah, like I said, didn't do anything, but I made it. Speaking of things that exist and are in this game, here's a pipe that I failed to get into. I don't know where that segue was going. It's just kind of a thing. That's like... as I've pointed out before, I really wish you could get rid of that screen. Since I'm on emulator, I could always just speed it up, but whatever. It takes like 4 seconds. It's not a big deal. It's just those are 4 seconds I could spend moving slightly in a different direction. How dare it waste my time like that. Also, because it was brought up in the last video, like in the comments, I don't actually remember the name of it, but apparently there's like this Super Metroid fan project that kind of makes the controls a little less clunky in some areas, and it was recommended that I try that out. It does sound intriguing, but I'm just going to stick with the vanilla version because with the challenge conditions that I'm putting in, it makes more sense to like actually do them in the real game rather than to figure out how much they apply in the new version, so... Might be a little bit more boring to do this when a million people have already done it, but I've already started it and I don't want to redo it. Also, you may have noticed in the last room that I've got the moonwalk turned on. I turned that on in the last episode and I've never really made use of it before. I don't know how useful this actually is, but I'll stick with it for a short while and then we'll probably pee or something. Anyway, this is the Noob Bridge. It's called the Noob Bridge because Noobs don't know that there's a run button, and so they get to this part, and then they fall, and they're like, what do I do? I don't know what to do. I have to do little tiny jumps to get across. I'm not sure how you... I mean, this isn't very far in the game, so, like, I can understand if you didn't figure out, like, what that button did, but I figure, like, by this point, you've probably messed around enough to realize there's a run button, but apparently not. I don't know. So, since we can't do that method, we're just gonna mock ball it, because why the hell not? And, that's pretty much it. I think that's it for Red Brinstar, actually. Yep. This is Red Brinstar. It is the same map. The difference is that it has different music, and that's about it. It is music that is played, entirely on... I don't know if you would call them accidentals. Basically, it's only flats or sharps. Only the black keys on a keyboard. I know that because I taught myself to play this song. It's a bit of a funky song. So anyway, here's a shaft full of float roaches, in which you're supposed to climb up with the ice beam, and I say, fuck the police, I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna get my way up there my own damn self. I'm surprised I did that so quickly, honestly. That's actually somewhat hard to do. Will I get anything from doing that? I don't know, because I don't remember what's up here. There's gaping maws, because that's apparently what that enemy is called. It's a good name for an enemy. I'm just gonna call it Carnivolous. Not carnivorous. Carnivolous Vileplume. So anyway, I guess we'll find out where this leads. And I think... oh, well, now I'm stuck. Unless I get power bombs here, which is a distinct possibility. There's those frickin' jackass caterpillars that do way too much damage from Metroid Fusion. And here's another room where I'm supposed to have Ice Beam, because these bouncing dealies can be frozen to make a bridge across, but wasn't needed. And, yep, okay, we got power bombs. That didn't take very long. Now, the question is, do I need to use one immediately here? And also, can I drop through that flower? Because I want to say there's a room where I can. Let's, I guess, just go... I'm going to save state. I don't feel like wasting these. Okay, yep, I needed to. And now, is there even more stuff I can blow up? Because this is Super Metroid we're talking about. There's always 25 different things I can blow up. You can't just have a power-up that you get. There has to be like 18 hidden behind it. Okay, looks like we're probably in the clear. What about the flower? Nope, that is indeed a Carnivolous Vileplume. I might have to remember to call the title that up. Okay. Are we having fun yet? And okay, 3 for 3. Don't even care. I got power bombs. That's all I need. Hey, look, something actually dropped one. This isn't Metroid Prime. They actually do exist as drops. Okay, so I can head back, or I can continue moving onwards here. Let's see what we get if I do that. Possibly more power bombs. Possibly milk steak. Might as well hit up the save room, see no reason why not. As we skip a few frames for no reason. Alright, let's see what we got up here. Okay. Yeah, I don't care much for you guys. Why am I hearing the ice beam? Oh, what the fuck? Okay. I'm glad I saved. I didn't realize those side hoppers did a gigantic goddamn amount of damage. I still don't know why I was hearing the ice beam, but I guess we'll figure that out when I get back. So yeah, that was just me showing off how what the death animation looks like. And yeah, I even had a full reserve tank there, Jesus. I would like to refill my health before going in, but that would take a long time, so I'll just kill a couple things here. Getting hit along the way, just because, you know, that makes it more fun, and then we'll find the Pokey. I don't know what the hell that means. Okay, everything dies. Including the floor, apparently, because I don't know how to aim. Okay, apparently those things make the ice beam noise. I did not realize this. Stop that right now. Why do those side hoppers do so much damage? Jesus. So, I desperately need an energy refill. Power Bomb is nice, but it's not exactly an energy refill. So, are these claw things killable? Probably not. Oh, hey, cool. Even better. Don't grab me, please. Are these floors destructible? Yes, they are. Luckily, I don't need to worry about that. Okay, let's see if, well, you know what, let's just go ahead and save with 9 energy, because that seems like one of the best ideas I could have. And then we'll, head back to Criteria, I guess, because that's where that elevator goes. And I probably have more options at this point than I care to take, but mainly I'm just interested in going up to the ship to heal. So I don't think there's anything that'll stop me from doing that. Can't imagine what there would be. So here's another mild complaint with the controls in this that was streamlined a bit for the GBA games. You have to cycle through all your different weapons, and once you have, like right now I already have 3 of them, and there's going to be 2 others that will appear on that screen, on the top. Cycling through them gets kind of annoying, and I prefer the method where, like the way that Zero Mission did it, where it's like you just kind of hold a button to switch to the better version, so like you hold R to switch to missiles, and if you need to switch between missiles and super missiles, then that's another button. So it's like you only have a couple things to switch between instead of 5. But, it's not too big of a deal. Let's go ahead and open that back up, I guess. So yep, we're back here. And I have really no reason to be here other than healing, which I could have just done by farming enemies, but whatever. I'd rather go back to the ship because it looks like 2 shoes side by side. In case you haven't noticed that, you can thank me for that now too, because now I've alerted you to the reality that is the 2 shoes side by side. In case you don't know what I'm talking about, just look at this half of the ship and picture it as like a shoe facing left. And then there you go. So anyway, I don't think there's a whole lot for me to do up here. There might be a couple items, but I'll worry about those later, because there's definitely a lot of other crap in this area that I can't get until I have another upgrade, so we'll just do it then. And just for the hell of it, we'll see what happens if I go right, because I think I remember what I'm going to be running into, and it is technically possible to get past, it's just kind of god-awful. Let's see, as we waste another power bomb. Because, you know, it's a waste when you have to do it, obviously. So yeah, there's a missile, and you can't really wall jump up a single wall when it's underwater. And I don't think there's one of those, like, raising pipe dealy things. I don't even remember if those are in this game. Those might have only been in Fusion. But yeah, basically this is the game's check for the grapple beam. because you're supposed to use that to get across, and you can do it without, but it's kind of a pain in the ass, like I said. I'll see if I can even attempt to do it. We'll see. Because there's not really a whole lot of running space here, and then... Oh, well, I got the missile at least. I guess that counts for something. And immediately lose the wall jump. Yep. I think it's easier if you get a running start from the previous room and then go for it. But then I have to go through a bunch of screen transitions, and no one wants to be bothered with that. I'll give this a couple more attempts. I don't even want to be over there, so this is really just for demonstration at this point. And there we go. That wasn't actually that difficult. But can I make it over there? No. So, we're just going to stop there because I don't feel like going any further anyway. Once I have a different upgrade, it'll be easier to get across anyway, so whatever. Hey look, more key hunters, or whatever the hell these things are called. How do I get down? Like that, okay. Guess we'll finish up Red Brinstar and other associated areas. Cool, I like when I miss. Also, why am I missing so much health? What did I get hit by? Was it the key hunter? Was it a crab? I don't remember getting hit and losing, like, all my life. Whatever. As long as I don't get murdered by a random side hopper again, I think we'll be okay. Also, I think there's a passage that leads from this section back to the main one, or maybe it's from Meridia to here. Actually, yeah, I think that's what it is. Let me check. Yeah, okay. Yeah, this is a one-way from Meridia to Red Brinstar. I know you can open these from the wrong side if you jump at them exactly the right way. I don't know if it's this kind, though, or if it's the, if it's facing the other direction. It would help if I, did it right, but I don't really want to go over there anyway, so whatever. I can't say that I know how to do the trick, and it is not something that I want to bother with. So, going back to what I would have done if I had not decided to say screw you to the ice beam. Let's see where the game normally would have led me. Well, first of all, getting hit by a bunch of float roaches, but aside from that, I'm hoping there were no secret passages in those walls. Knowing this game, there probably were. I don't think there were any, but it's kind of hard to say. I most definitely do not have this game memorized. I just remember, like, bits and pieces of it and random parts that pissed me off, and that's about it. Alright, let's see what we got here. First we have pipe enemies. And a bunch of crap, okay. Since there's a yellow door anyway, let's go ahead and just powerbomb it. And here's just, you know, wall that you fall through. And I believe I remember what's behind here. Yep, I definitely do. So, I mentioned before that my first time ever playing this game was on my, it was on Jordan's dad's Super Nintendo that, like, I was just kind of over there one day and I had never played this game, and I'm like, hey, I'll give it a shot. And I was in this room, or I was saved near this, and I ended up in this room. And I don't remember if I had the grapple beam, but if I did, I didn't know how to use it or what it did. So I tried very hard to get through this section without it. And from what I remember, I succeeded. But I think I had the high jump at that point. Since I do not have the high jump, we're gonna go for bomb jumping, because I'm dedicated to get up there now, even if it kills me, which it almost certainly will. Also, I suck at bomb jumping in this game. And that waiver is probably going to mess me up. No, but it definitely distracted me enough. Okay, you need to die. Did I get it? Yeah, I did. Let's see if I can do it in midair. No, I think I need high jump for that. Okay. I have no reason to be doing this right now, but I just kind of feel like it. I no longer really feel like it. I'll give it like one more attempt. It's not that much of a backtrack if I come back for this later. Yeah, screw it. Eventually I will probably have to get good at bomb jumping, but that is not going to be this day. Yeah. How do I get out of here? More power bombs? Yeah. That's a little bit annoying. So is that beeping. Can we get rid of that? Luckily, I think I can in here. Yep, okay. This actually was not what I was imagining to be in this room. I thought this was an energy tank location, but that'll work just as well. Alright, let's see what we got here now. By the way, I want to point out how well animated that water is. It's a really stupid thing to notice. But that's like, to me, I think that's like the best looking thing in the game. I don't know why, it looks really nice. Alright, so here's where I'm supposed to go do some stuff and then come back and then get this item up here, and nope, wall jumping exists, don't need to. Yep. The thing is, I knew that was going to happen too. I just wasn't sure what I was supposed to do to prevent it. I might have been able to just shoot the block out instead of bomb it, I'm not sure. But here we have Spaser, which is a weird name for a thing. And it's probably considered offensive in Europe or some shit like that, because Mario Party 8. And, yeah, it does that. So no longer do I have the piddly beam that I hate. Instead, I now have a beam that does shoot into 3-0. I don't know what the hell I'm talking about anymore. Get out of the damn water, come on. Just, was there anything up here? No. And, that's about it for Red Brinstar, pretty much. Here we have precisely 3 screens of a different section of the game. See? I enjoyed it. It was a good visit. Now let's actually go back and... let's just take in the atmosphere of this little glass tube here. Because, I'm sure as hell not gonna break it. So, bye. Alright, and, I guess I might as well just go with what the game wants me to do right now. Actually, no, screw that. Immediately leave. So, what you're supposed to do is you go down there, it leads to Norfair, you bumble around for like a minute, and then you eventually find a new upgrade, and then you come back here, and through lack of anything better to try, you eventually find out that this wall is destroyable. So, then you go in here. And you're like, hey, look, it's a thingy. I can get into this thingy now because I have the high jump. And, I don't have the high jump, but screw that. Don't need it. Now, I don't actually know how far into this section I'm gonna go, so I should probably save state in case it, like, locks me in. Also, that door doesn't open, and that bothers me, because I think that's the energy tank room I was thinking of earlier. Okay. Now, I remember there being a lot of crap hidden in the walls. Or maybe, like, only one thing hidden in the walls. But I've always got to check. Oh, oh, I see you there. Really? Okay. I wonder how many random things like this I'm going to be missing just from not knowing the game well enough. Because it's, like, I'll remember some of them, but certainly not all. I might as well take this. Long stretch of silence. No, I don't know. This has definitely become a I go here, I do this type video, and I'm okay with that, because for this type of playthrough, it's not like I really know what I'm doing beforehand, so whatever. Okay, so you lock behind me. Can I kill you dudes? Oh, wait, I don't need to use missiles on them. Oh no. Oh, what am I gonna do? Oh, there's small needles. Oh my god. And so I kind of enjoy this here because yep. Here we have Kraid in quotes. If you have played the original Metroid or seen it, you may recognize this block formation with like the eyes and the teeth and stuff. And then you get to this part and you're like, oh shit, it's Kraid, because in the first Metroid game, Kraid is about the same size as you, and he kind of fights like this. So you're like, oh my god, I gotta kill him, oh, okay, he's already dead. Now, I can't actually get back, right? Also, I'm not gonna count that as a mini-boss for the, like, no mini-boss run, because it doesn't really count as one, it's just an enemy. But yeah, that wasn't Kraid. Kraid is substantially larger than that, as I'm sure everybody here already knows. I've got to refill my my one missile that I've used, because these machines don't actually refill supers or power bombs, which is slightly annoying. And I have exactly one reason to be in this room, and that is to show off Dead Guy Perez. I think there's like a fan name for this person, but I call him Dead Guy Perez. And here we just have an eye door, which apparently killed the Dead Guy Perez there. I think it would have made more sense to have him like in front of Mini Kraid or something, instead of an eye door, but whatever. And we're not going to go in there because that will trigger the actual Kraid fight, and we're not doing that, so we can say goodbye to this section of the game. And just for the sake of letting everyone know what I'm missing out on, not beating Kraid means I do not get the Varia suit. So I don't get the defense upgrade, I don't get the ability to withstand heated rooms, and there's also a, like, that random locked door from earlier won't open until he's dead, so I'm also missing out on an energy tank in a somewhat arbitrary fashion, which is fairly annoying to me. Can we get up, please? Can I get up? Okay. But yeah, that's about it for this area. I don't think I can do anything else in here. Get out of here, Zila. Anything else in this screen? I feel like there should be. No? Okay. So I could head into Norfair, because that's obviously where the game wants me to go next. I could go over that god-awful gap, which I don't want to do. You know what? There was a yellow door a while back. Can I get back to that now? I'm gonna actually, edit until I get there, because I don't remember if I can actually get there or not. Okay, here is where I am meeting my first major hurdle. If I had the ice beam or the high jump, I could get up there. Without them, this looks like it would require bomb jumping. So, technically possible, but not something I want to deal with, so fuck it. Let's just go back and get the high jump like the game wants me to, because there's no reason why I can't. And, then I think we're probably going to end the video. So, onwards we go. Luckily, not all of Norfair is superheated, only certain rooms are. I don't remember which ones are and which ones aren't, so we'll find out by entering them. And by checking random sections of the wall, because I never know if they are going to be having secrets or not. Also, having pointed out the good graphics of the water in the last area, I now have to point out that I actually don't like the graphics in this place, because I think the walls just look really weird. Like, I feel like the lighting on them is inverted or something, I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Okay, so here's a room. That's me trying to get through it normally. Oh shoot, it didn't work. Now I gotta go back. And if you try to go this way, it doesn't let you, so... as we learned from the super missiles earlier, there is a way to bypass this. And I see no reason to not do it immediately, so let's go. Except I fucked up, so let's try that again. I actually don't know when I want to jump. Probably there is fine. And let's go. Yep, okay. So I believe I know what this is leading to, but let's find out for sure, I guess. Cool, superheated room. Nice. I probably actually have to go through that. But I'm not going to yet. This is a good section. I like this section. Now let's just head down here. Oh god, no. I've had enough problems with side hoppers. I don't want to deal with their larger and more damaging cousin, the Giga. Except these are not larger. They're just, like, spiky looking. I don't know. Also, I think I need to turn off that moonwalk for next time, because it is not really doing me any favors here. I'm not sure at what points of the game it would ever be useful, but probably not very many. Hey, superheating, cool. Oh, wait, I know what this room is. I don't want to be here. Shit. No. No, I need to get out. And I'm dead. I don't remember when I saved. Okay, so basically, you don't want to go that way. My last actual save was before going through all the Kraid stuff. And my last save state was... Hold on, let me make it... Oh, it's there. I believe that was as soon as I went into all the Kraid stuff, so... Point is, either way I lost progress. I'm going to catch up to what I did last time and do all that off screen, and next time we'll figure out where I can go that doesn't immediately kill me.